Should I just move my guys around? I think that's a little too meta. Oh, there's a good chance this team gets their ass kicked. Alright, welcome back. Last time we were playing with the Flagellant. This time we had this quest pop up after I did a run. And I'll show you what I was after in a sec. It says heresy in the blood. An excommunicated madman has responded to the growing infestation in kind. Fueled by conviction, he is merciless and plies his trade with extreme prejudice. The fanatic will stalk parties with infected heroes. So I guess our mini-boss is unleashed on the world. And, whoa.
In time,
who's
you
that?
will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Why can't I interact with him? I want to see. Who is this? Is that the fanatic? Look at this. He's got the staff up here, and then he's like a hammer. So what's the hammer for? He's not here. What the shit? Come on, man. Level 1. I'm trying to get a level 3 or something. I think that's as high as the shit goes. If I can get a level 3, I'm down. I got a new item. I did a quest to get this because we're fighting bloodsuckers. And so I feel that this is really helpful. I just did a medium Warren's quest, which was actually really easy with, damn, the gold acquisition. I said that really loud, but the gold acquisition is insane these days. But yeah, I did it with, what you call it? I've done it with, for now. So yeah, I used this team right here, and the man-at-arms felt a little out of place. I think I used to usually use a Hellion for the tank in this group, but I mean, this shell's pretty good if you want to stack bleed or whatever. I mean, this group did fine. I didn't even have to camp, but I did. And they got through there with like you can see they have no stress except for, well, they have a little bit, like, you know, 10. Not even that, 2. What does this guy have? 11, yeah. They don't have much, you know? So they got through there pretty efficiently. And I want to see if it pops up again, because when I was looking... Whoa. Whoa! Damn, new items. If has... Ah. Salacious Diary. Stress healed while camping, healing skills. That's actually... Oh, Vestal only in Crimson Court. What's the bottom say? I fear the whispers of my mind. That's, I think, what she says when she's afflicted. So how do you get the second two? Do you have to be cursed? I don't know. I have to learn how these work. Destination medium. Oh, it's everywhere. No. I don't know where it said it, but there was like a... I had a fucking quest that had opened on one of them. Here we go. Oh, so I guess this shows you what you get when you complete it. It opens the event. That's cool. You know, that way you can target stuff. What does this do? Crimson Curse Wasting. This is so weird. I don't know how to use these. You see, it's gonna get bad, apparently. I don't know how the infection works. There's no contagion in there, even though I put someone in there before. So that's good. What are we going to do now? We could... Is there a medium? Is there a good medium we can do? Right here, the Warrens. I don't really want to do this. Is there another item I can go after? Do y'all want to go for the... What you call it? Do you want to go for the Crucifix? I'm not too worried about doing this. It's just, since it's long, it's actually going to take a long time. You know? Versus Eldritch and Bleed Resist. This is actually really good. This is good for the Cove and the Darkest Dungeon, but we already cleared that, so this is more to be a completionist at this point to get stuff, because there are no other... Well, there's this. And I'm not really using Crimson Curse build yet. We have to ask ourselves, what's going to help us more? A Signet, you know, like this? Or... Wasting. I don't know what this is. Obviously it says fasting, and then if your curse is at the wasting stage, I didn't really notice the stages between them. So... 6 speed... 25%, that's actually a lot. Alright, so I cut the video before I started this dungeon because I didn't think I was going to run into anything. So I was like, I don't think anyone wants to see me run a long cove with a team that I've used several times. But we ran into this shit, and I decided may as well record or whatever and try to, you know, show this off. It's still the same day. You know, I recorded the first 2 in the morning, and now it's like 2 o'clock or so, and I'm kind of tired because of the heat and all that, but it's funny how hard this is going to be as a Let's Play, just because stuff is just randomly appearing. You know, it's not, oh, I will go here and do this. Like, I will encounter DLC content right now. It's, sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. So... I don't know, I'll think of something to do. I can't just leave the camera on the whole time, it's going to destroy my computer and fill up my hard drive and all that, so we'll find a way around it. I don't know what this does, so I'm just going to start with some stunning. You can't move it at all, it's got its little rock. It's pretty happy there, obviously. You know, it should say like 295 smiley face, because it's not moving. I actually don't like this team for this right now, just because I have a poison team with Eldritch, basically, and this is not any of that. Poison does not work on the mosquitoes, anyway. I'll start with this. I'm gonna, like, go rake right here and try and just burn these down. 25 HP on this higher level stuff. So the goal is gonna be to kill these, and then that's stunned. There you go. Just try and kill these real quick and then just get us to this thing. Because I don't know what abilities it's going to have. I could have killed that other one probably with the club, but I want to make sure that... I got my buffs up. This thing looks so funny. Very interesting enemy types. I like the blood deal, the whole motif. Or whatever. So what are we going to... 30 protection, pretty good dodge. Maybe not. 23, 33, 23. Yeah. 2. Very slow. Almost don't want to let it go. This is the only thing I can really poison. Or I have any chance of poisoning. I have, what, 20, 160. It's like 65. It's not terrible. It's not the best, obviously. I would like a turn. I'm surprised these things are faster. So I have, what, 16 speed? These are 12. That was unfortunate. No, it didn't die either. Shit. Oh my gosh. Why are these fuckers going before me? No. It always happens that way, man. Always got enemies that shouldn't be going before me. They're still going before me. Let's see. Not really a good chance to kill this thing. I don't really feel like I need to heal yet. Ooh, on the money.
Give them no quarter.
And then let's... I don't know what this thing does. So... I'll just protect. I probably should protect one of the back line. No, that was... Well, that didn't do anything. It's got a weird debuff. Fuck off, bug. I'm wondering how you get rid of the curse. Besides getting your ass kicked by the... Ooh.
The ground quakes.
By what you call it, Van Helsing. So I don't know. I don't want to look it up. I want to kind of find it organically, but at the same time, it would just be nice to know. Ooh, whoa! Oh, no, no! We have to kill this now. What?
Seize this
I know that.
momentum. Push on to the task's end.
No guarantee of finding more of these. And let's just do that. And I don't think there's any enemies in the next spot, so I'll just hit a camp real quick. But otherwise, not too much going on. I still want to play the flagellant. No, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to use W to walk in instead of fucking T for torch. Whatever. Got plenty of food.
A moment of respite.
Get all this up. I don't know what this is. This looks like a little bug. Heart attack recovery. And it's obviously got some coding in there that shouldn't be there. This is... I love that picture where it's like touching the tentacle. It's supposed to be the gosh, what was that? It's the Sistine Chapel thing, you know, like the creation of man. That's actually... It kind of fits in with the game lore, doesn't it? Because the ancient beings are the Eldritch, and here it is, like, connecting with man. All companions plus 7 stress, whatever. And let's... Tactics. Psych up? No. Don't need that either. That's okay. Leeches? I'm pretty sure leeches don't work. I don't really want to try it. Let me plan out what the rest of my stuff's gonna be. Actually, I need to heal, don't I? That's pretty good. Alright, and that's... How much left? 1? Shit. Might as well hit it. Alright.
The promise of safety.
Let's see. Go down and then back up, I guess? And I guess we'll try and finish the rest of this now that the fucking bounty hunter, Van Helsing dude, can find us. I'm assuming I have a cursed person, so... Cursed person view instead of first person. Let's use this. Been getting a lot of crits on that for some reason. It's actually really good because the stress is up there. I'm gonna stun these. Just because, like, it's really good to stun and then get this, and then get bolster, and then get another round. Like, by stunning them, I basically get to take away all the back row turns, which is a really big strength in this team. It's really good at killing backline Eldritch like that, because I basically get like 2 turns to their 1. Like, before they get to act, I get 2 turns, plus I have bolster, so most of the time... Well, no. I get 2 turns before them, but then I have bolster, so I get like 3 turns before they get 2. That makes it really good. That sucks. The stun is just enough on him, the stun resist, to where it's almost not worth it. And then he dodges. Just puts it right in my butt. So that sucks. You do this. This is a guaranteed kill.
Strike.
Over 2 turns. And then... Oh, he was stunned. That's why he didn't get to attack. No. I really hate this. This is like the hardest... Well, I shouldn't even say hardest. It's just like out of every enemy in the cove for this team, this one is the biggest X factor that I find myself having to play around. Just because of the pretty good evasiveness on it, the high speed, the... I should have paid attention to that. That's not good. Alright, that's alright. You know, if you got a crit right there, I was in big trouble. Damn. Taking advantage of that damage. swing him up here, and that'll be it. Because these two bleed out, he bleeds out, and then he just dies. So that's good. Ooh, big heals. Could lower my stress here. Could try and kill him. I'm gonna lower my stress. Because he's gonna float up to the front and he just gets the dagger attack after that. Yeah, it's not too bad. So I was talking about Gwent and stuff like that. I wanted to get into it. And I've been having a lot of fun playing it in the open beta. And let's just keep doing it. It's funny how many people go the... Oh, I missed a turn with bandage, fuck me. It's funny how many people go the crip route in terms of card game videos where it's like... I know other channels flash their intro or whatever. You know, I'm not saying that that's exclusive to him, but... The... What is it? The flash my intro, and then talk for like 5 minutes, and then show 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes of gameplay is pretty common in the online card gaming circuit. The setup always kind of fucks with me because my team can't really burn down frontline. So when you have big frontline, it's kind of a problem. But same idea. Get the stuns, get the Cthulhu touch, get the bolster, and then get 2 more turns here. Wow, that was really low. I mean, I know my team doesn't have good human damage, but that's pretty good. The stun's pretty good there. But yeah, I was watching a couple people, you know, do their Gwent videos, and you know, everyone obviously makes some pretty solid content, but there was one person who was talking about changes, you know, that need to be in the game. And it's always funny watching people suggest changes, not from like a pure balance standpoint, but from a bias standpoint. I know bias is really hard to get away from and all that. Oh, I got it. Nice. Yeah, bias is pretty hard to get away from in a lot of cases, but it's funny because the card that this guy wanted nerfed, you know, changed was, actually, I should have transformed there. That's probably the right call. You know, I'm still doing okay on damage. Get my stuns going. Yeah, he plays Skellige and Queensguard, mostly. You know, he said those are his favorites. And then it's funny watching him talk about nerfing Letho for Nilfgaard when Nilfgaard isn't that strong right now, not highly represented. And Letho's a good card. You know, he's a good tech card, and he specifically shits on Skellige or any faction that likes to stack one row with a bunch of units and just, you know, make them stronger. And it specifically punishes Skellige because I know if you haven't played Gwent, this just sounds like gibberish, but Skellige is a faction. You know, they're like a class or whatever.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And with them, their whole thing is they just constantly resurrect their units. Like, their units are really good at... I'll take both.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only...
Yeah, their units are really good at, you know, doing everything they need to do on the first round, and then they die, and then you resurrect them on round 2 or 3, and that's how you win the game. You know, or, you know, you just play round 1 normally, and if you lose round 1, you resurrect them on round 2, and then 3 again, or something like that, or you play them on round 2, you know, just... That's how it works. Basically, you want to resurrect them later in the game, after your opponent's already used removal and stuff like that the first time to get rid of them. So, what makes it... By the way, the bonus torch thing, pretty sure it gives the extra loot and then like something else or whatever. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, what makes Skellige frustrating is since they resurrect all their units repeatedly,
Stuff is only the first test.
you can't really do much.
Carried home.
And the reason this guy wanted Letho nerfed is because Letho is a card that banishes units. It doesn't matter, you know, like they skip the graveyard. It's like it just takes the card out of the game, like out of that match, which is good. There aren't many cards that do that. There are only like one or two that actually do it consistently. And it was I am carrying blood. You know, let's run it for now. There's like a little graphic there.
The match is
Yeah, so you have
a blazing star is born.
these. Damn, I'm running out of space. I want to collect all the journal pages. Hewell, dear friend, exemplary warrior, a survivor of the King's Wars, and many stories in these halls, met an ignoble end. We were wary, Hewell and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Weariness, it appears, has a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes and which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away, another giant fell in our mad pursuit. I am alone now, wary but unbowed. I press on. Okay. Going to take as much of that as I can. It's worth 1,000. That's worth 500. Take these. They changed the value on rubies, so now they're not both 1,000. I think they were before. Gold stack's worth more. Take that. I want the journal page. Fuck. Take these. I've already used 2 of them, so I purged a couple quirks. This team doesn't really need it, so it's not a big deal. I should take the emerald over that, but I don't really care about money that much. I say that, and then I fucking stack all the gold I can in my inventory, but you know, let's not pay attention to that. Yeah, the changes this guy was talking about was basically because this one card fucked over his faction. You know, and it's like, it's a tech card for one faction that not everyone's running. They're going to, because Skellige is so dominant right now. And Resurrect as a mechanic already has like not that much counterplay going on, because even if you, I have seen this guy one time. Yeah, if you was he unholy? Yeah. So with Resurrect, it's like, you know, you can basically silence, quote unquote, if you know Hearthstone, stuff like that. You know, you can lock an enemy in Gwent to where it can't do its special abilities. And when you resurrect, like there are like you can have a card that locks something, and then most cards that lock, you can use it on the same unit to unlock it. So it's kind of like it's its own counterplay, which is good. And then wow, fuck that guy. But yeah, there was I fought a new pig enemy too, that had like spears, and it was actually pretty tough when I was doing that Warren's quest. It kicked my ass a little bit. Pretty stun resistance. So what's my next? Just gonna do it anyway. No, I wanted to hit him. He's like the important one. Shit. But yeah, with like Resurrect is already really powerful, and honestly, it's not. I shouldn't even go for this. That's what, 140 plus the 180. 65. Let's go for the damage. Let's go for the damage. Can't stun our way through everything. Maddening Shanty. That moves him too. He's so... I love his look. He's just sitting there like aggressively fiddling from beyond the grave, and you can see Like how fast he's breathing, just aggressively. The aggressive fiddles. You know, he's got his notes going on, he's still using his fingers. I don't know about this bow technique right here. It's been a long time since I played violin. You know, fun fact about me, I used to take violin classes. But there you go. And we're gonna probably shank this guy. No. Yeah, it was just funny because all the changes this guy wanted were basically like, oh, this card beats my favorite deck, and so, you know, it needs a nerf. And it's like, no, motherfucker. It's one of the few cards we have, because watching this faction constantly resurrect its units, even though you kill them multiple times and lock them and shit like that, and they just keep rezzing them, and it's fucking stupid, you know? And Skellige has the best unit boosting ability type in the game, which is Strengthen. A couple other factions have, like, they might have a little bit in terms of Strengthen, like different ways to do it, and there's a neutral card that does it. But Strengthen, like, it obviously buffs the strength of units, but the way it does it, you can't, like, reset the unit, and when they resurrect them, they still keep that power, because Strengthen, like, persists through everything. It persists through the graveyard and all that, and it's like having to watch your ass, you know, constantly. Actually, we got the poison. He's dead. Okay. Yeah, having to watch you constantly resurrect enemies and shit. Ooh, what a mighty 6. You know, like, Resurrect already ignores a bunch of shit, then it's Strengthened, so it's like, there's no drawback for you buffing your units, but, like, it's just, there's so much dumb shit that if I want to spend a gold card, which is a very important card, you're only allowed 4 in your deck. You know, if I want to spend a gold card to get rid of those so you can't resurrect them because you're stacking them on the same row, that is my choice. You know, you shouldn't get on my ass about that. That's, you know, I'm using a gold card to undo all your fucking bronzes. And it was just funny because everyone in the comment section of this video lit this dude up over it too. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, this is our last good tool for Nilfgaard. You're telling us to frickin' get rid of it. It's because you know, obviously like this deck and you get countered by it. So, it was pretty funny. He didn't really comment in the comments after that, but... Wow.
This expedition at least promises success.
I don't remember what this does. Run out of torches. I should have camped. That was 100% the time to camp. Oh, ooh, no shamblers. There's actually 2. There's one more up here too. So I don't know. Maybe I don't want to fight a shambler. This team is probably my best one though, or one of my best. I might be able to do it. It's been a long time since I fought one, so I don't remember how to do it. We'll see. You know what? We'll see. Maybe I'll do the quest and then come back and we'll fight a shambler. Let's see. We're gonna shank this guy. Yep. Consider him shanked. And we'll do this, and then we'll poison it with the vial, and then that's game. Probably could have bolstered there, not really a huge deal. Yeah, so Gwent's been a lot of fun. They made it so when you start playing or whatever, like, the new player experience is actually pretty good now, because you don't have to, like, they give you enough decent starter cards to where, you know, everything's fine. You know, they give you enough for 4 golds and 6 silvers in every deck, which is really good, because now you're not at a huge disadvantage. And they give you okay ones. Yeah, they're obviously better ones, but the ones they give you aren't that bad. I guess we're gonna have to leave the gold. I already have a bunch of piles. Which kinda sucks, I like taking the gold. Like the best, one of the best ones to take. There we go. Let me get an empty room. Cool. That means when I get down here I can safely camp in that room. Instead, that'll also... Yeah, we're gonna camp in this room, I think. Just to maximize our torch. Then I guess we'll feast.
Huddled together.
Knock all this out.
And vulnerable. Rats.
I can't remember what the fucking shambler does, honestly. That. Damn, this kind of sucks. I really want to lower her stress right now. But I want to hit that button so bad. Oh, I want to hit that so bad right now. I'm going to. I have no other... no other one, but it's going to be better for Shambler. Like I said, it's been a while since I fought it. So I don't remember what the fuck it does. Skip this. No, don't drink it. Okay. Until camp, thank you. We still have a couple torches, right? I have 3, that should be enough. I should use one here, maybe one here, and then one before we get back. Actually, it's not gonna matter, I'm just gonna snuff it anyway. Which is pretty good. Let's hit that. Yeah, so it's been pretty fun so far, and Gwen actually had one of the... I was probably wrong, I should have stunned. Yeah, Gwen had one of the best, almost accidental fuck-ups I'd ever seen, where when the first patch came out, they were talking about... Damn, I should have guarded. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have hit guard right there. They're just gonna slice them up. That does a lot of damage too. 17? It's fucking strong. This heals for what, 10? Just stun one. Wow. Stun one, stun the other, probably guard him here, and then do some healing. We'll do some, what? Don't fuck with me, dude. Actually, did they... No, it's still 0 to 20. Feels like they made it better. I don't know, I've consistently been getting decent heals. That sucked. Actually sucked. I should have guarded. Shit. I was so distracted. Damn it. Really don't want to stress her out. I can do this. I'm going to single vial. I'm going to stab this one, and then hope I can kill it. No! My pulse slows. Whoa! Didn't matter. Are you taking 11? You got 10? Alright, you're dead. Gonna end with bolster. Ooh, torch is welcome.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, so Gwen had this fuck up where after the patch, they made it so your the nerf cards, when you get rid of them, they mill for full value, which means that's right, we came in here stacked up with bolster, which is pretty nice. Which means that... How many turns of bolster do I have left? 2. So, you could mill the premium cards, which are the animated ones, for full scrap value, which means you could basically turn the powder they give you to make premium cards into scraps and build a collection for like 1/3 half the cost. And it was fucking great. It's actually a tough one. So I can't 2-turn him. I could poison him and then slap him with the club. Go with that. This mass bleed right here. This is the only guy I'm really afraid of, and he got his turn anyway, so there's no point to doing that. That was only going to be good if I got my turn first. Actually, just slap him again. Alright, pretty good. Yeah, so I took advantage of that. I spent a few bucks, and I was able to get a lot of the scrap value and build most of the collection. Like, I have a lot of the gold and epic cards that I want. Yeah, the gold and silver cards that I want, which is pretty good. And so I don't have to really... Damn it. I don't have to worry about a... I didn't do that for the stun, I was just doing that for the damage, but... Yeah, I don't really have to worry about collecting for a little bit, which is really nice. I just get to save. I'm gonna hit this. And I built decks for Nilfgaard and then monsters first. Those are my two favorites, and then I started slowly building up Northern Realms because I do like the aesthetic of that class, which is really fun. Because Northern Realms has, you know, like, they're supposed to be known for siege weaponry and shit like that, and they have some interesting builds, like all of the all of the... Oh, man. I'm really gonna lose my buff before Shambler. The alternative... Do I really need the 10 dodge and 3 crit? I think I do. So what I'm thinking is I could, like, run past it and go back up. Because I think I only have to get one more room to finish and then come back. Let's try that. I mean, there's a huge chance that another fight spawns on the way, and I do see the secret room, so we're gonna hit that. I don't have a key, do I? I stopped buying them. Shit. I should have. I was like, I don't really get scouting anymore, and I'm not really looking for the money. It's actually kind of bad. Alright, can I open it? Oh, that's so... I completely forgot this counts. Fuck yeah. Oh. Excellent.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty nervous right now. Because Shambler also fucks up your team order. So I wonder, how can I... Should I just move my guys around? I think that's a little too meta. Oh, there's a good chance this team gets their ass kicked. That's not too bad. I mean, this sucks. And he's very stun resistant. Just get this plate going. He is Eldritch though, so this guy's actually pretty helpful right now. So I'm going to transform next turn and then charge. Like, I'm going to rush up to the front. And this should get us ahead of... Wait, he did that first. Oh, there they are. Okay, I was going to say, he summons little bros. And then... transform. Can I rake back here? I might actually... I can't. I have to do this. Okay.
Decimated.
Alright, pretty good. 3. There you go. Oh, that's right. I can't use the torch. So all my rings are shit right now. That's alright. We're doing okay. Seems actually doing kind of solid. Just gotta make sure you kill these, because he does some crazy shit if you don't. There you go. Oh, fuck yeah. The rake. The rake is too good. What? You're bleeding? Shit. Come on. Yeah, just slowly whittling it down. It's pretty good because this keeps up constant pressure. There you go. Yeah, I think we got this. Barring some shit. So one more round. Yeah, okay. Halfway there. Yeah, if you leave these up, I think he shuffles your team again. So you have to be aware. Pretty tough call here. So I could keep just chipping away at him. But let's play it safe. Because we're doing okay right now. No real reason to force it if we're already kind of far ahead. You know, this is working. This is consistently forcing the same outcome each time of summon dudes, hit them, you know, kill dudes. That's a new one. Oh, Blight. Yeah. Do I have any? No, I don't. Shit, that's actually kind of scary. There you go. It's taking 12. 12 speed on that, too. That thing's fucking quick. I need to heal. Oh god. So troll. Alright, good. I was prepared to use a... Actually, I didn't even check the resist on that thing. I was prepared to use a poison vial, though, on that. 18, so probably like 2 more turns. Yeah, what makes this hard is that he puts out constant damage with all the dots. Or whatever. I think he's dead. 12, we gotta hit him one more time. That's bad. That is all up to you. Okay. Whew. That was actually really scary for a sec. Still not out of danger. These guys get buffed. And he's on death's door. He could actually die right here. Which is very possible. Which kind of sucks because they fucking spam. They're just chain targeting him. He's dead. I guess he's not dead, but very good chance he's dead. Very good chance of rip. I have to fight so many. Yep. Fuck. That actually sucks. That's like a really unsatisfying way to lose someone. Whatever. The other thing that sucks is he was one of the ones that cleared the dungeon, the darkest, but you know, when you get chain focused for like 4 or 5, you know, attacks or whatever, you can't really do anything about it. Because, you know, I think they got a... There's the crit... No, was there a crit? I don't think so, but the Blight was just rolling so hard. On top of, Oh, shit.
Mount, so too will resistance.
So I definitely want this. That. I want... the torches. And these are technically worth more than deeds. It's not a big deal. We got a shambler, at least, and the other not shitty part is that I can just resurrect him at some point when I get the town event for resurrection, which is good. I like that they put that in, even if it's rare. Get to get my boy back. But yeah, this team was doing fine. I actually think this team did really well there. And I think the way... I'd have to look again. Because I think it depends how... Really?
He bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
Fucking... They always do that. They always forget to put in shit like that. These are both level 0, so I'm not grabbing them. Even though I'm full? I'm full on people. Oh, that's right. The Damn, fuck. Because even losing a Darkest Dungeon person, like, you know, one of these guys, they don't take up your roster. So there was no benefit to losing him. I just straight lost players. But if we go to the graveyard, succumb to blight. Oh my god. Yeah, so he's still here, so I can just straight res him next time he comes back. It should be fine. Damn, what the fuck was this? Oh, this was Darkest Dungeon. It's like, how did I lose so many people? Yeah, so we killed a shambler. We got a... Wow. That's actually helpful. Stress healed. Like, there's no... This is like a really good support scroll, or support item, because, you know, you get the double heal, obviously, but at the same time, there aren't many characters, I feel like, that, heal both stress and HP. I mean, I know people like Leper and, what is it? Leper and Abomination and a couple others have, you know, dual healing abilities, or they have 2 abilities to do it and stuff like that, but, you know, there's no Vestal that, you know, there's no one that has big party healing with big stress healing, you know, it's just kind of one or the other. But I get it. And let's see what's going on next. What's this? I'm not taking any of those. Bumper crop. I don't know what that is. Fresh air in the tunnels. I gotta look up what these are. I like that they show you that now. I don't think they did before. What is this? Fortifying garlic. That's like a cleansing crystal. Without being a really good cleansing crystal. I don't know. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Pretty sure the Fanatic's the one that chases you. Wow. +5 speed versus Bloodsuckers. You can see the second S right there. I agree. Shallow and pedantic. Kinda want the garlic. Kinda want that. Need a gentle tide. I don't want to do the cove again. I hate the cove. I've done it so many times. Like, the cove is one of the places I've grinded the most. My cove would be like level 50. No joke. These would be like in the 20s. Cove would be 50. I spent the most time in the cove. Phone's still going off. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording. For one, I'm tired of shit. Two, yeah. That's it. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna collect some of the items. And, yeah. I'll find out what I'm gonna do in the next recording and all that. So, as always, thanks for watching. Next time stuff. And I'll see you later.